A huge play there right off the bat. 49 yards. So now then, the big play has them all the way inside the 30 now, 1st and 10. They'll run for the first time with Devontae Freeman. They had the huge play last time. Here it is a much smaller gain of 2.
And there's the first tackle of the game for Carl Joseph. He's one of those safeties that you can utilize in any way you want. But I will have to say, I think the number one thing he does best is tackle.
From the 24, Ryan. And he'll take this into the end zone. Now, hold on here. We do have a flag down. So let's see what this is about. And, yes, they want the points, so they will decline the penalty. No question there.
You don't think they spent a couple seconds mulling over what the penalty would do for them?
I don't even know why they asked the sideline.
Not at all. When you put the ball in the end zone on a takeaway, take the points and keep moving.
Extra point up and good by Catanzaro. And it's now a 7-0 game. This is taken at the 3. And he'll take this across the 25. Couple extra yards up to the 27-yard line.
8, please. 54 Mike. Watch the out. Watch the out.
Here's McSorley on 1st and 10. Escaping the pressure right. The improv on the scramble there gets him 6, and it'll be 2nd down.
Now, that was not a bad scramble there on 1st down. He didn't force it, nor did he throw it away. He was able to take off, and now he made it a very manageable 2nd and short.
Now the man from UTEP, this is Aaron Jones. And they'll get it up just short of the 45 at the 44. 12 yards there and a 1st down. After the run by Jones, here's 1st and 10. And he'll give it here to his running back. And taking it across midfield and just shy of the 40. 15 more there, and they're on a roll. It's another 1st down. From Falcon territory now, here's 1st and 10 at the 41. Here's McSorley to throw. Throw right side, complete to Williams. Chewing up big yardage. Another nice gain there. This one goes for 20.
60 out now.
McSorley, 1st and 10. Under pressure, and he'll go down. Sacked back at the 31. Vic Beasley making it look easy, cruising in for the sack.
And plays like that really hurt play calling. They had a really nice gain on the previous play, but gave about half the yardage back on the sack. Excellent pressure up front. Nowhere to go with the football. Down he goes.
After the sack on 1st down, McSorley caught on the right side by Jones.
They've got good playmakers on the offensive side of the ball. I don't know what happened last week to really hurt their performance and hold down their production, but I would dare say that this week in practice, there's a lot of talk about how they're going to increase their proficiency.
Yeah, it was a good start getting the playmakers involved. You mentioned that to me pregame. That's what they did there.
Yeah, I think a lot of people think the coaching staff really gets on them, and that's how they motivate them. Most of these guys are self-motivated. They have a lot of pride in their performance.
The kick by Carlson is good. And they are on the board, but still trailing. It's 7-3. So, yes, it's only 3, but at least they're able to answer back after giving up the touchdown to start the game.
Yeah, I like the observation there because getting some points on the board, very positive for them. Feel a little bit better about things because if you don't score, you potentially have opened the door for them to score again, and then you're down 14.
About set to begin their next drive, the Falcons offense at the line. And, Charles, if the season ended today, and it's not going to, we still have December left.
More football.
We're only in November. But they would be a wild card team. And that's great. They'd be in the playoffs, but you know they're trying to bump up to be one of those division leaders.
That guarantees you at least one home game in the playoffs, and that's what you're really seeking. But there also isn't much margin for error for this team, right? Because right where they're sitting, a 2-game losing streak could have them out of the playoffs, so they've got to make sure they continue to keep the momentum going.
Absolutely. There's some sharks smelling blood in the water behind them. Throwing now, Ryan on 1st down. Looking left side, and he's got a man. It's Freeman. And he's able to get this one out closer to midfield across the 45. That first down completion only netted him 3. 2nd and 7. Now Ryan. And that's going to be incomplete. Too tough to hold on to that one. It's 2nd down.
That would have been a great catch, but it's real difficult to hold on to it because it was contested all the way. Would have been a great play if he'd been able to haul that one in.
They head to the line facing a 3rd and 7 following the incompletion on 2nd down.
Hey, Delta. Pick it up, guys. Pick it up. 155.
Ryan will throw again. It's caught. Jones. Yeah, he will go out right near the 35-yard line. The Falcon passing game looking good on this drive as they get the first down. Ryan now already over 100 yards passing in just this first quarter. It's 1st and 10. Well, he's going to let this go for the end zone. And this is intercepted, but they'll say out of bounds. So very close to a turnover there in the end zone. Here's 2nd and 10 now from the 35. Throwing again. Ryan. Into double coverage, and it's intercepted. Jonathan Abram picks it. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back. When the holding penalty sets him back inside the 20 as they get going on this drive. Off of play action, it's McSorley. Steps away. And this is going to be caught. He won the fight for the football. That'll be marked as a 27-yard pickup. A big hitter to start the drive has him up near midfield here for 1st and 10. They go play action now with McSorley. He'll buy some time right. And this will be incomplete. Physical play on the football there, and it's 2nd down. After the incomplete pass, here now is 2nd and 10. And they try to sweep to Jones. And no room to maneuver there. Give him a yard up to the 47.
That's it, baby. Go. 70, Indy.
After one, 7-3 the score on EA Sports. 2nd quarter from Oakland, the homestanding Raiders with the football here. They're staring up at a 3rd and 9 to start it out.
Ready, set.
On 3rd down, it's McSorley. He'll rifle this one deep right side. And unable to connect. Incomplete. Give them credit. They took their shot, but it's going to bring up 4th down.
And you just know when that play call came in, their eyes lit up because anytime you get a chance to take a big shot downfield, that's a lot of fun, and they missed an opportunity.
The offense back out there at the line, ready for their next drive. A tale of two extremes already in this game. A touchdown pass on their opening drive, followed by an interception last time out.
Now, it sounds like things balance out, right? What's that mythological thing that we do? If you have a candy bar, have a diet soda with it, it balances it out. And we know that's not really true, right? Because the interception, that sting lingers a little bit longer. Got to come out now and put together some nice plays.
From the 24, Ryan. He completes it to Jones. And bulldozing his way through. And he's going to have this down deep into Oakland territory. A big play there on the catch and run. 62 yards. A real field flipper there as all of a sudden they've got a first down in the red zone. And a quick throw here, that's complete. And he'll take it into the end zone. Touchdown, Atlanta. From 13 yards out. And the Falcons push further out in front. And that touchdown drive happened very, very quickly. You knew that they had the quick strike ability. They showed it.
And for a defense that understands that, it still drives them crazy when it actually happens to them. Fast and furious, there came the points.
And that'll carry over the back line of the end zone for a touchback. The Oakland offense about ready to start this next drive. They trail now 14-3, an 11-point deficit as they start things out with a 1st and 10. A lane opens up that time as he'll be brought down just short of a first after a gain of about 9. 9 yards is the pickup there, and they'll have a 2nd and 1. Maybe a good spot to take a shot. Here's 2nd and a yard from the 34. Now McSorley eluding the pressure right. He's going deep for Brown. And that's going to be incomplete. Good effort there trying to take a shot, but it's 3rd down. So he's 3 for 7 throwing the football right now. Not an awful start, but also not the sharpest of starts.
No, I would agree with that. But if you're a confident quarterback and to play that position, you have to be. You just act like there's something wrong with the wind currents or something wrong with the ball. It is not you. Keep throwing. That timing usually develops.
Maybe not exactly what they had in mind, but that scramble good for 6 and a 1st down. Looking to throw on 1st and 10. Here's McSorley. Pressure brought in, and the Falcons get there for the sack. Takk McKinley in there to get him, and that is sack number 6 now for him on the year. After the sack, it's 2nd and 19, and the road gets a bit tougher from here. They'll run it with Jones. Takes this one across the 35 to the 36, a gain of about 4.
And that's one of the reasons you like to blitz even on rundowns. It confuses the blocking assignments. It doesn't allow those offensive linemen to get up to the 2nd level.
5 men in the secondary now for the Falcons on 3rd down. Here's McSorley now, 3rd and long. Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. Takk McKinley. He's the one to get him, and that is sack number 7 for him on the year. Now Edwards to kick as he sends it away. Nice job bringing that one back. 14 on the return. And the Falcons will be taking over 1st and 10. So they'll come up 1st and 10 now from the 33. Now it's Ryan. He's going to air one out. And that is incomplete. Took a shot there on 1st down, but he couldn't reel it in.
And that's one he's got to be happy to have back. There wasn't a hole open in the zone.
You'd have to think on early downs like that 1st down there, need to be a little bit more careful.
Yeah, fortunately for him, got a couple more downs to play with.
And able to get this one across the 45 before he's brought down.
We don't talk about it very often, but sometimes there's a dip in intensity when you start the 2nd half, which can manifest itself in some sloppy tackling. And how about right there? He ran right through that weak tackle attempt.
We've got a 14-3 ball game with 2 minutes left in the opening half. And we remind you, coming up at the half, we'll join who, Charles?
The coach.
The coach, Jonathan Coachman, standing by in Orlando. He'll have stats and scores from games in progress, as well as scores from earlier today.
The coach.
Sorry, we get slap happy up here sometimes. They get 10 more there, and I believe that'll be enough for another 1st down. It will. Keeping it on the ground on 1st, Michelle. And they'll get him down after a pickup of 8, 2nd and 2.
8 yards on the pickup brings up 2nd and 2.
Now Michelle. And an alley to run. Well, the ball is out. Michelle lost it. And the Raiders pick it up. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back. Often on fumbles, you look at the guy who coughed it up and say, geez, what did he do? But, hey, let's tip the cap to the defense here.
Not a problem at all, my man. I'm not even going to tip it. I'm going to doff my cap to him. Congratulations. Big-time play. Knocking it free and creating something good for your team.
Now the Falcons going to use one of their timeouts, as the stoppage will come with a little under a minute to go in this 1st half. They come up on 2nd and long, and the pass protection just has not been there this afternoon.
64, read. Check 13 on the pin.
This is Jones. And he'll get this only up to about the 3-yard line. The Falcons going to use the second of their timeouts as they get the stoppage with a little over 50 seconds to go in the first half. The Raiders on third down. They've only converted once in 4 tries. This will be third and forever. Here's Jones. And he's got room. Defenders giving chase, but I don't think they're going to get there. And all the way in. Touchdown, Oakland. Aaron Jones, 97 yards, as his guys are back within a single score. And with that carry, he's already over 100 yards here in the first half.
And, partner, you know exactly what he's saying to his teammates right now, right? Especially to the play caller.
Give me the ball.
Again, and again,
and again.
And again. It's not that heavy, sir. I'll take it.
Extra point by Carlson, up and good. And that makes it a 14-10 ball game. Now after the touchdown, it's Lachlan Edwards to kick it away. This fielded at the 2. And he'll be brought down at the 23, make it the 24-yard line. The offense now at the line, ready for their next drive. You're under a minute to go here in the half. Field position not really in your favor, but still time to try and move the ball and get in field goal range.
Yeah, you've got the lead. It's definitely a thought. Let's go ahead and try and increase it. But at the same time,
And the Raiders have got him. Kyler Fackrell showing his strength and quickness there, a loss of 4. So after the sack, here's 2nd and 14. Ryan. And he's going to go down again. They push him back 8 yards that time on 2nd down.
Now that's the way to start the second half. Back-to-back sacks. Whatever the halftime speech was, I hope they recorded it.
All right, Coach, thank you, and we welcome everyone back for quarter number 3. Both teams appear ready for the fight ahead, and we resume action here in quarter number 3. This is taken at the 3. And he'll take it up past the 25 to the 26-yard line. The Raider offense set to get this drive started. They're close game, but they're going to need to do a little bit better probably here in half 2, no?
I would agree with that totally. I would guess it in the locker room. They talked about cleaning up some of the errors, but overall, I think they wanted to be positive with them. Guys, we're right there. Just not playing as well as we need to. Let's pick it up, and we still have a chance to win this game.
Yeah, they do. We'll see if they can pick it up. On 2nd down, it's Jones. And brought down, but not before reaching the 45-yard line. 19 yards to pick up there. Move the chains. And they'll keep on the ground with Jones. And maybe a measure. Of revenge there. He's had his way in this one, but this time they get him behind the line.
A loss of 2 brings up second and 12.
10-2
At the 43-yard line.
Recon, 132 fighter. Let's go.
Here's a play fake as they set up to throw. Rolling to his right. And his throw is incomplete. Antonio Brown, the intended receiver. And that takes us from second to third down.
Hey, Charlie.
An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on third down. Throwing is McSorley. And he'll be out just a yard or two shy of the 30. And they pick up 25 as they convert on third. Now, they've been struggling in the passing game. Do you like the aggressiveness there? I mean, it worked on that play, but do you like it?
I do, because a lot of the time you're struggling because your passing lanes are clogged. That usually happens when you're throwing the ball underneath. People start to press up on you. Push them deep. Find some space and open things up again. Being aggressive there, I think, will pay off for them.
Here's second and 10 now from about the 32. Out of the shotgun, it's Jones. He's got a first down and much more inside the 20. And he'll take it into the end zone for a Raider touchdown. Aaron Jones with his second touchdown of the game, 4th of the year. And the Raiders have taken the lead. Extra point by Carlson, up and good. And it's now 17-14. Now after the touchdown, it's Lachlan Edwards to kick it away. This will be taken to the back of the end zone.
Let's go, baby. Let's go.
At their own 25-yard line.
About set to begin their next drive, the Falcons offense at the line. They trail offense, first time to touch the ball in quarter 3, and we'll see what they can do.
And I can't wait to see what they have planned, because some teams script to start a half. Other teams just go, okay, these are the sequence of plays we want to run. These things worked well for us. And sometimes they throw in that big chunk play right away.
Shocker.
Try and get after them early and try and create a big play to give themselves some momentum.
See what they have up their sleeve. They try to throw on second down, but this one is incomplete. The intended target was Calvin Ridley, and it's third down.
Had an open man that time, but ended up putting a little too much heat on it, don't you think, partner?
Absolutely. Just needed a touch more air under it. Instead, he fired an absolute bullet. From the gun on third down, Ryan. And down he goes. Brought down a Raider sack. Markel Lee in there to get him for a loss of 9 yards, and that also leads to 4th down. Allen on the punt as he gets this one away. The offense back out there at the line, ready for their next drive. And for them, a touchdown their last go-around. Obviously, they'll be hoping to do that again.
And when you start plotting for this drive, when you start thinking to yourself, okay, what are we going to do? You don't go away from what you did before because that worked, but you have to be prepared for wrinkles and counters because you know they'll make some adjustments.
The Oakland offense about ready to start this next drive. And they're hoping to redo their efforts in the last drive when they got into the end zone.
And just think of what it's like now on the sideline, because when you score a touchdown, you have to go over and look at the tablet and see what you did on the last drive. When you scored points, it's a whole lot better view than when you're trying to figure out how to fix things there.
A loss of a yard there to start out. That leads to a 2nd and 11. Again, it's Jones. And an alley to run. And he is in. Touchdown, Raiders. Aaron Jones, 56 yards. And the Raiders able to extend that advantage. Extra point by Carlson, up and good. And his guys will take a 10-point lead. Now after the touchdown, it's Lachlan Edwards to kick it away. And this will be a touchback as that sails over the end line. The offense now at the line, ready for their next drive. And on the last go-around, they really couldn't get anything going.
They had to punt from deep inside their own territory, which means you're going to lose the field position battle as a general rule. What they're looking for now is a little more consistency, move the ball at least a few times on offense, get a couple of first downs, and hopefully flip the field.
Yeah, just something to build off of. That's what they're looking for here.
First down.
A big hitter to start the drive has him up near midfield here for 1st and 10. Now Ryan going to give it to Freeman. He's got a first down and then some inside the 40. Touchdown, Falcons. Devontae Freeman with touchdown number 7 on the year, as they are now just an extra point away from making this a 3-point game. Extra point good by Catanzaro, and that cuts the lead to 3, 24-21. Now Catanzaro after the touchdown to kick it away. This one fielded at the 5. And not a bad return here. He gets it out to the 25-yard line.
At their own 25-yard line.
The Raider offense set to get this drive started. And that recipe on their last drive that resulted in a touchdown looked pretty good, so they'll be hoping to do that once more.
And it takes me back to when we sat with the offensive coordinator and the head coach. They felt pretty good about their game plan and thought there were some holes in the defense, and they exploited them the last time out. Let's see if they can come back and put together a similar drive.
And we'll see if they can do just that. Had the completed pass, but for no gain, stopped right at the line, so it's 2nd and 10. Throwing on 2nd down, McSorley. Looking downfield for Jones. And this is going to wind up incomplete. The coverage there too strong on the deep ball, and now they face a 3rd down.
Even without a ton of pressure in his face, it just shows how difficult it is to pick apart his own defense. Those guys are sitting back, and they're not playing receivers as much as they're playing the eyes of the quarterback and when he delivers the ball.
And the Falcons get there. The Falcons get the sack. Down he goes.
The amount of sacks that they've absorbed in this game is absolutely extraordinary. Let's just face it. This offensive line, flat out, cannot handle this pass rush. It's been demonstrated time and time again.
On the return, it's White. It takes a touchdown-saving tackle to bring him down as he goes 32 yards on the return. And the Falcons are set up well to begin their drive as it'll begin in enemy territory already.
36, 36. Check 24, check 24.
This is Freeman on 1st and 10. And that'll hurt the average a bit as this time they're able to get him behind the line. That's going to wind up a loss of a full 3 yards on 1st down. A 3-yard loss to start the drive. They'll look to make that up and then some on 2nd and 13. Ryan. Now he'll dump it underneath to his running back, complete. And he gets this inside the 35-yard line. 16 yards, a 1st down. So they'll come up 1st and 10 now from the 33. Ryan on the handoff. It's Freeman. And brought down, but not before they're inside the 25. 11 more on that one and another 1st down. And this will probably be the last play of the quarter. Freeman again, a 1st down carry. And he'll go down, and that will do it for the 3rd quarter of action. The previous run, good for 9. Here's 2nd and a yard. They run, Devontae Freeman. And he'll take it into the end zone. Touchdown, Atlanta. Devontae Freeman with his 2nd touchdown of the game, number 8 on the season. And the Falcons have retaken the lead. Extra point up and good by Catanzaro. And the decision to just kick the extra point winds up successful. Now Catanzaro after the touchdown to kick it away. This one taken just inside the 10. Down the numbers. There he goes. And all the way in. Touchdown, Oakland. He goes 91 yards on the kick return. And the Raiders have retaken the lead. Extra point by Carlson, up and good. And that gives them a 3-point lead. So let's try this again. After the kick return, TD, here's yet another kickoff. This fielded at the 2. And nice work on the return as they'll start their drive just past the 30-yard line. About set to begin their next drive, the Falcons offense at the line. And things are starting to move in the right direction. They get the touchdown last drive, then their defense gets them the football back.
Yeah, now they have a chance to get the lead if they can put something together here. And I'm eager to see how they decide to do it. They want to be methodical, or do they want to take the big strike and go after it right now?
A big pickup there on the run. 31 yards. On 1st and 10, it's Ryan. He's going to take a shot right away for the... And he is into the end zone for a Falcon touchdown. As his guys are in for 6. As his guys are able to regain the lead.
I know we often laugh, and sometimes we even exalt the guys who are great trash talkers and give us some really funny lines. But the bottom line is absolute production on the field. His 2nd touchdown of the game, and they lead.
And now they'll be looking to their defense to preserve that lead. Now Catanzaro after the touchdown to kick it away. This is taken about 7 yards deep. And no run back here. This will be a touchback, and it comes out to the 25-yard line. The offense back out there at the line, ready for their next drive. And a tight game after punting last time. See if they can get something going on this drive.
As they head to the field now, with the game this close, you've got to feel there's a sense of urgency for them going on offense right now. But they have to do it without letting panic creep in and affect their play.
Well, they had the run for no gain. Now they'll try again from the 25 on 2nd and 10. McSorley sets to pass. Into heavy traffic, and it's intercepted. Isaiah Oliver with the INT.
And that's a great example of ball skills right there, partner. You and I do a lot of games, and I can't tell you how many guys look to run with the football before they've intercepted it. So that's a nice job of focusing on the task at hand and coming away with the interception.
Here's Ryan. Forced out to his left. He'll get just a yard on the scramble. It's 2nd down.
Yeah, not much there that time, and I think we were both wondering once he got out of the box whether he just throw the ball away and he winds up only picking up a yard or 2.
Ready. Check 55. Check. 49. Check 49. Hey, Tuesday.
On 2nd down, Freeman. And a good job by the Raider defense yet again as they drop him for a 2nd straight loss. That'll be a loss of 4 yards on the play. And that'll make it 3rd and 13.
Mike, 55. Check 55.
From midfield now, here's Ryan. And he's got a man, Calvin Ridley. And he goes down, but not before getting this inside the 25. A gain of 26 on the 3rd down conversion. A fake to Freeman. Now it's Ryan. Going to throw deep for the end zone. And that'll wind up incomplete. Trying to give his man room to run under it, but it's 2nd down. From the 24, they'll go again on 2nd and 10. To throw again. Ryan. Being chased out left. And he's out of bounds. offense almost gets to the 10. Well, there you go. Save your best scramble of the day for a big-time situation in the fourth quarter, picking up the first.
You don't want to use it up early, right? You want to make sure you save it for that exact moment, that key time, and that's what he did, although you and I both know it wasn't planned that way. But what a nice job using his eyes, scanning the field, and realizing when it was time to exit the pocket and go.
And he'll take it into the end zone. Touchdown, Atlanta. Matt Ryan connecting on his fourth touchdown pass of the ball game. And the Falcons push further out in front.
Well, after another passing touchdown, I don't think it'd be an understatement to say that he's in the zone, and I believe he likes it.
Extra point good by Catanzaro. And the decision to just kick the extra point winds up successful. The Oakland offense about ready to start this next drive. And following the interception, just any interception, are you a little bit more cautious when you start that next drive, or no, you just throw that out the window?
I think you are.
It got his man complete. A big play that time for the Raiders, and even 40 yards. So that changes things a bit. Here's a 1st and 10 all the way down at the 35. Jones. Add this game to the last one, and they moved the ball over 50 yards in 2 plays. Now Jones. And he'll be brought down inside the 20 at the 19. Ricardo Allen, the safety, makes the stop. Following the pickup of 4, here's 2nd and 6. On 2nd down, it's McSorley. That is caught by Brown. Touchdown, Raiders. Antonio Brown, his 3rd touchdown now on the year, as his guys are back within a single score. This will be caught at about the 5. And he'll get into the end zone as the 2-point conversion is successful. Now after the touchdown, it's Lachlan Edwards to kick it away. This fielded at the 2. And his guys are going to start their drive right at the 20-yard line. Less than 2 to play with just a field goal separating these two sides. The offense now at the line, ready for their next drive. And this one now not quite over yet. Still 2 timeouts remaining defensively. And, boy, having that 3rd timeout would have really helped here.
Another example of why coaches really stress saving your timeouts for when you absolutely have to have them. They go over this all the time. Here's one of those situations.
This, in all probability, another run here on 2nd and 8.
Hey. 4 down.
And it's Michel once again. They follow up the gain of 2 with a gain of 1 that time. Now the Raiders going to go ahead and use the 2nd of their timeouts as they'll talk it over here before what will be an important 3rd down.
Let's go, D. Here we go, D.
Ryan to throw. He's going to air one out. And that'll wind up incomplete. Bold play call there. Now it's 4th down. And sensing the momentum maybe changing here a little bit, Charles.
Yeah, this defense is going to get off the field quickly, and their offense got them a touchdown last time they had the ball, so they should get another shot.
Here's Ryan Allen now as he'll kick it away for the 2nd time. Now Brown. And he's got this almost to the 40 before going out. A good return there, 17 yards. And the Raiders will take over now, 1st and 10. The Raider offense set to get this drive started. They're only in need of a field goal, a decent amount of time on the clock. So tell me if I'm wrong. You don't have to be too panicked here.
No, not at all. I agree with you. And this is where your preparation and your confidence comes into play. They've worked on these situations.
They practice this all the time.
They practice it all the time. They know what they want to get done. And in a lot of cases, the great competitors, they love this situation. They think they can go ahead and get it done.
They practiced it. We'll see if practice makes perfect. And he'll get it down here to the 43. Now the Raiders going to burn their 3rd and final timeout, as the clock will stop with 21 seconds to go in the football game. Back-to-back good plays have them on the move on 1st down. Back to throw. He's going to let it fly. Man, it's caught at the 6-yard line. And he'll take it into the end zone for a Raider touchdown. A big play there with time running out. And they have taken the lead here in the final minute. Extra point by Carlson, up and good. And it would appear, barring some late heroics, they're going to get out of here with a come-from-behind victory. This fielded at the 2.
Here we go. Here we go. Here we go.
About set to begin their next drive. The Falcons offense at the line. Critical condition here, obviously. Got to hope to get something quick right and then maybe take that shot deep.
And once they do take the big shot, you've got to worry on defense. Of course, no one getting behind the defense and make it an easy throw. But nowadays, it's not just the ball being tipped in the air and people in the end zone in a cluster. It's that guy that's short of the end zone who comes up and ends up making the play because he goes unguarded. So there's a lot to think about if you're playing defense in this situation.
We'll see if they can cover all their bases. So they'll quickly now signal for the timeout. And it's definitely not looking good, but at least they'll have one final play to hope for that miracle and get them in the end zone. Again, it's Michel. And that's not going to get it done. He'll come up well short of the first at about the 21. Well, going into the final play of this game, they knew that they needed some type of a miracle there at the very end, but they couldn't get it done. However, we were treated to really a spectacular affair.
Even though they didn't finish it off, you're exactly right. They took us down to the last play. We're still, you're wondering, could it happen? Possibly, even though we both knew it was a long shot.
So for the Raiders, they inch closer to respectability now at 3-6 on the year. And they will hit the road next week to take on the New York Jets. Meanwhile, for Atlanta, it's loss number 3 for them on the year. And they'll get a chance to redeem themselves at home next week. That'll do it for us. I'm Brandon Gaudin alongside Charles Davis. Thanks to our entire crew as well. We'll talk to you next time. So long, everybody.